Martial is isolated. Skirtle here. Oh, yeah!
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel to some more Football Manager 2020 Project Manchester. I believe we are now in episode 9 of the series and things are getting exciting. Make sure you subscribe using the red button down below and ring that notification bell so that you're notified when I upload next. A lot of gaming content to be coming onto this channel soon. Every other day I post, so make sure you are notified when that happens. So first off, the final moments of the January transfer window are upon us, and I'm trying to sign Eric Dier from Tottenham Hotspur, trying to make sure that I can buffer up our central defensive mid position. So it is very crucial that we make a signing here, but sadly, by the looks of it, our club directors are unwilling to splash the cash on for Eric Dier for us, so I tried to negotiate a partial deal that's just split between money and players. So I'm trying to see if Jesse Lingard and Phil Jones can head on over to Tottenham Hotspur and I can get Eric Dier in return. But they will only accept if we pay an exorbitant amount of money, like $120 million. And I'm like, no way, I cannot do that. Maybe it's because I told Jose his name wrong.
Everybody says my name wrong. Everybody calls me Jose. I'm not Jose. I'm Jose.
So yeah, Jose Mourinho, I am very sorry for my mistake. Can we get Eric Dier for cheap, please? But in other news, Everton are interested in signing Lingard from us, so I'm trying to negotiate my way for a good deal for Lingard, and Everton agrees. So that seems to be a done deal. In other news, we're trying to find some replacements for Eric Dier as well. If we cannot seal his signature, maybe another name would work as well. So I look into Ben Godfrey, who's at Norwich right now. Very positive prospect. He is 21, I believe. Very young guy, 22. And he's English, of course. From last episode, the Brexit announcement happened, so we need to focus a lot of attention on local United Kingdom talent. So maybe Godfrey is also a good choice for us. Lingard seals his move to Everton, and we're on to our first game of the month against Aston Villa. Not that many injuries on our injury list, but we see ourselves in 5th place, so it is crucial that we win as many games as possible that are upon us. So our first lineup of the episode is as follows: Davide in goal, Harry Maguire and Tuanzebe in the middle, with Tagliafico and Wan-Bissaka on the right and left backs. And then I think Van de Beek came in the middle, and also Fred. Trying to rotate as much as possible here so that our busy month of February is not riddled with injuries. So as you can see, there are a lot of new names in the side that I don't usually put out as the A team. First half ended with a 0-0 draw, and I'm trying to encourage the players to show something more in the second half. And here is a great set of plays here to get us the opening goal by Alfredo Morelos. There we go. Morelos, our new signing from January, is showing a lot of, positivity on the side. So he is becoming a very solid signing for us. 47 minutes through, 48 actually, are through, and we're up 1-0. And Juan Mata whips something out from his bag of magic and gives us a 2-0 lead with a stunning free kick just outside the penalty box. Just dips over the wall and into the bottom right-hand corner. 2-0. Seeing that about 60 minutes are through, I decide to make my first changes, pulling off Harry Maguire, who has a yellow card, and bringing on Eric Bailly, who needs some match fitness. So I'm hoping that Eric Bailly can perform. Aston Villa setting something up, but no, Rashford steals it from the defender and seals himself a nice goal. 3-0 for United, and Marcus Rashford finally bagging some goals after struggling for a couple games in the previous month. Deciding to make a couple more changes here. Puigdemont coming in for Paul Pogba. Trying to see if Puigdemont can play the CDM role after failing to sign anyone in the CDM role in this past transfer window, but it is what it is. We see out the game with a 3-0 lead and win the game 3-0. Marcus Rashford winning player of the match, which is great news for us. Marcus Rashford is stepping up after his struggle in the previous months, so we're happy with that. And a 3-0 lead in the game also brings us up to third place. The 3 points were crucial, and also our goal difference is slightly growing bigger among the top 4 sides. Liverpool has the best goal difference, but Arsenal is a close second, and we are in third with 30 goals in the positive side. So I'm hoping that more games end like this and we have more stunning games. Aaron Wan-Bissaka named in the team of the week, and we move straight on to the next game because we have to keep going in the month of February. And of course, it is going to be our FA Cup match against Leicester City that we failed to win last time out. So I'm hoping that we can do something in this match so that we can win and move on in the FA Cup. This is a no-brainer that we have to win, so I make this known to the players.
I think it's a very difficult match. That's my feeling. Is a match that we need to win. Is a match that we can win.
So yes, it is a match that we can win and we should win. And we send out possibly one of the strongest sides we can think of right now. Of course, defensively we switch things out. Sergio Romero comes in, Eric Bailly also steps in, and Luke Shaw also steps in. Otherwise, the side remains as the strongest A team that we can build with our squad. So the game starts off. Leicester City doing well to keep possession from the kickoff, and we're trying to find a way to break their possession. But this is a stunning move from Leicester where they find Jamie Vardy and they take the lead. 1-0 for Leicester City, and this is first minute of play, and we just let them slide straight through our defensive lineup, and I don't know what to say. I'm getting anxious now. Seeing that we're losing 1-0 and we need to step something up. So it's not the end yet. We still have another 89 or so minutes left, so I decide to encourage the boys to do something to reduce the deficit to 1-1. So another effort goes just wide and it's unlucky. But we break here in the 43rd minute, just before halftime. Martial bursting with pace and scores the equalizer just before halftime. Just what we needed from our top goal scorer in the team. Martial finds it in his own half and sprinting into space, skimming one player and then skims another and slots it nicely past the goalkeeper into the back of the net. 1-1. Halftime is upon us and we are tied at the halftime mark. Vardy and Martial both scoring for each team. But I know I want something more from the team, so I assertively tell them that they need to show something else in the second half. And we come across our first substitution mark in the 60th minute. Phil Jones on for Eric Bailly. I need a sharp defense, so I'm hoping that replacing jaded Eric Bailly would work, but sadly nothing much happens. 1-1 draw by the end of the match, so we're into extra time, and I'm hoping for something better from the players. I'm not happy with the performance that they have shown, and we need to win this quick. But Axel Tuanzebe takes issue with it, but I swiftly resolve that quickly. And here we go, into the second half.
Isolated. Skirtle here. Oh, yes! Welcome to Manchester United, Anthony Martial!
And of course it is our top goal scorer, Anthony Martial, who gives us the crucial goal to take us into the lead in the match just before, or just after the halftime mark in extra time. And now we hit halftime, so it was just before halftime, and we tried to drag some time off with Diogo Jota coming off, and we win the game 2-1 against Leicester City after extra time. A very important match to keep us going in the FA Cup. I tell the players that this was a good win and that they deserve it. And here we are going to be playing Brighton in the next round, as Brighton defeat Huddersfield as well. So that is going to be in the following month. Mason Greenwood has a slight injury, but he is swiftly back up to condition for the next match, although we still need to monitor him, so I decide to give him a rest and give Juan Mata a shot against Newcastle. We're in third place in the Premier League, so we still need to get those victories to bolster our position in top 4. So here we are in the match. Alfredo Morelos is up top instead of Martial, who put in an effort and a half in our FA Cup match. So he will start up top with Juan Mata on the right. Game starts off well, and in the 21st or so minute, Bruno Fernandes gets us the goal to get us into the lead, but that is not enough because we need at least 2 goals to make sure that we can win, to solidify our lead in the game. 3 points is extremely important in this match, so we hope to get that next goal soon. Halftime mark, 1-0 lead for Man United. Of course, we are also away, so it will affect our confidence a little, so I make sure that the players are up for it, and I'm telling them it's going well, and I want to see this continue in the next round. Puigdemont coming on for Wan-Bissaka at halftime as well, to give Wan-Bissaka a little break. I decide to bring on Phil Jones and CDM, hoping that I can build Phil Jones into possibly the next Eric Dyer. Who knows? Probably not, but it's worth a shot. Final changes here with Diogo Jota coming on for Marcus Rashford on the left-hand side, and this is quite bizarre. VAR says it's a penalty, and Juan Mata steps up to take it as Martial is at home, I believe, and he slots it nicely to the bottom right-hand corner of the goal to give us a 3-0 lead. Or is it 2-0? Might be 2-0 lead. It is a 2-0 lead, and we win the game at the end, 2-0. Very important victory for us, and I make sure that they know that it's a well-done victory. And we bump up to second place. Of course, other teams still have games at hand, so I'm hoping that we can continue this winning streak in our next Premier League games. I am hoping also that other teams miss out on points, but we'll see how that goes, though that is out of our hands. We jump straight into our next match, which I believe is an Europa League clash against Lazio. Very important match for us. Oh, actually, it's a friendly match against Zenit. I don't know why our technical director decided to book a friendly match for us against Zenit, so I decided to field a bunch of young prospects on here, and then also giving some players a chance to get some match fitness. Game ends 1-1, and while it was not the result we wanted, it was a very positive one considering a lot of youngsters were playing at that, so I was hoping that the youngsters can come through the ranks in the next season. Now we are into our clash against Lazio, and it is a very important one as we need to progress in the Europa League. This is the round of 32, so we need to progress into the round of 16. Fielding possibly the strongest side we can think of, give or take. Maguire and Tuanzebe in the back, Wan-Bissaka and Tagliafico as well, Pogba, McTominay and Bruno in a flat midfield, and Diogo Jota, Greenwood and Martial up top to finish off the strike force. Going with our trusty flat midfield to make sure our midfield can supply those good passes and piercing passes to our strikers. So, good start from us. Just before halftime, we have possession. We find Pogba, who finds Bruno, and Bruno finds Greenwood, who gets a stunning cross in to find Martial, who slots it home for a 1-0 lead just before halftime. Again, a slow and composed build-up to the goal from our top goal scorer, Anthony Martial. We do not expect anything less from him. What a goal. 1-0. Halftime's upon us, and we can see that we are solidly dominant in this game. So I try to make sure that the players are not complacent and that they continue their strong form. And I assertively tell them that things are going well, but I know they can do even better. despite it being very unpopular, or rather just standard words from me, I don't know, players do respond, and Mason Greenwood finds the goal in the 60th minute. A stunning run from the final third, skimming past one, skimming past another, and slotting it past the goalkeeper into the back of the net to find us 2-0. Greenwood is, of course, getting very good at sprinting at the defense, and it is what it is. It is a stunning sight to see from a young prospect. So I'm making a couple more changes here, bringing off players, jaded players, for some other reserves, and here we are at the end of the match with the 2-0 victory over Lazio, but this is only the first leg, and I'm hoping that the same result happens in the second. And here we go. Straight off into another game, and I believe this is a Premier League match. Only Victor Lindelof is slightly injured and he cannot play. It is against Everton, and of course we sold Jesse Lingard to Everton, so it might be a reunion with Jesse Lingard. We are in 5th place after other teams played their matches, and we are playing our 27th match here, so we're hoping for a good result to keep the pressure up on the top 4. Morelos will maintain a starting position in this match as Martial played the previous match. Fred coming in for Scott McTominay as well in the middle, and otherwise the side remains the same. We're maintaining our flat midfield to make sure that we bolster up the midfield and make sure that good passes make it to the top 3 players. So here we go against Everton, another must-win match. Winning this would really bolster our position in the top 4, and Pogba gives us the breathing room that we needed in the 25th minute to score the first goal of the game, 1-0 against Everton. A great set piece from Greenwood to find Pogba, and Pogba heads it in to the back of the net. Halftime arrives and we're leading 1-0. It is satisfying to see, but again, we don't know what could happen, and Everton could easily score, so I try to make sure that the players know that we have to win this, and that's the basis of our team talk here. Assertively telling them that things are going well and that they're capable of doing better. Rashford gets a slight injury, and I bring on Diogo Jota as always, and then making the change does not come at a good price, because Seamus Coleman finds the back of the net for Everton and they tie 1-1 just at the 65th minute mark, or 66th minute mark. Digne finds a nice cross into Seamus Coleman, who nicely sets down the ball and finds the back of the net. Defensive error all around. It's unlucky. Martial coming on for Morelos because I want to, get another goal and win this match. Juan Mata coming on for Greenwood as well, but nothing comes of it as we tie the game 1-1, and it is an unlucky match. We needed the 3 points, but we share 1 point each with Everton, and I decided to let the players know how disappointed I am that we only drew the match. We also see ourselves drop down to 4th with a potential of going up higher, but we must continue. Marcus Rashford is injured with a bruised ankle, but he is swiftly back and ready for action in the Europa League second leg against Lazio. It is an important match for us because making sure that we tie or win this match can see us progress into round of 16, and this is an away match at Lazio, so hopefully we can win the game. Going with our trusty side, but Marcus Rashford is slightly injured, so I decided to bring in Diogo Jota, also resting Wan-Bissaka and bringing in Puigdemont and bringing Sergio Romero in goal, making sure that he gets some match time and bringing his match fitness up for future games. So, 2-0 lead in the first leg sees us up against Lazio. Now we need to make sure we extend the lead or make sure that we tie the game. Diogo Jota is injured in the 36th minute, and it's really unlucky to see, and Marcus Rashford comes on. First half ends 0-0, and I don't know what to tell the players, but I want to make sure that they tie the game, so I assertively tell them that we need to see a good result until full time. So, 70th minute or so, we're still maintaining this 0-0 stalemate, and we bring on Juan Mata to see if he can win us a goal maybe somewhere. And then Brandon Williams in the left back position for Tagliafico, who could use some rest. So here we go. Rashford sprinting through the field, finds Bruno, who finds Morelos. No, it is not. It's Martial. Excuse me. Martial finds the back of the net. Of course, we can trust Martial to score something in important matches. So Bruno finds a nice through ball for Martial, who slots it past the goalkeeper, and it is a 1-0 lead for us in the 84th minute, and that is enough to see us to the end with a 1-0 lead. Harry Maguire getting man of the match, which is an interesting sight to see, so we can see our defense getting better, and I passionately tell them that was a very well played match. Diogo Jota is actually out for longer than expected, approximately 5 weeks. That is about a month and a half, and we won't be able to see him for long. Here we go, finding out who our next Europa League opponents are, and it is Wolves, a good, well-known side in the Premier League, so we are kind of happy to have familiar sides coming in the Europa League. We also miss out just about on the Manager of the Month accolade. I sit in second place behind Pep Guardiola, but that is not important for me because I want to at least get a Champions League spot in the Premier League, as we do at the moment, because we sit on 4th place with 27 games played and 57 points acquired. Arsenal still have 2 games to play to match 28 games played. Chelsea have played 28 games and are sitting at 60 points. Liverpool have played 27 games and are at 58 points. Man City are just behind us with 56, and Tottenham Hotspur as well with 51 points. So it's all to play for still among the top 6 teams. And of course, it is up to the next month and the fixtures in the next month to see if we can bolster our position in the top 4 or maybe even secure the Premiership. In the Europa League, of course, we're facing Wolves. Those are going to be exciting 2 legs of international football. And of course, in the FA Cup, we face Brighton, and we must win that to secure us the win. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is the month of February. I also wanted to show you guys how the board reacted. We sit on a B-, but it doesn't matter right now because as long as we win trophies and win games, it is going to be a good result for the board. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, subscribe using the red button down below, and ring that bell next to it to be notified when I upload next. Also follow my socials, which are down below in the description box, because you'll be notified when I upload next, and that's when I will see you guys in the next video. So take care, guys. See you then.